What is up and welcome to Eco. In the last episode I did some preparations for the masonry skill and it is right now pretty exactly 1 hour to go until I get the star for that. In the meantime I have dug further into my iron ore mine and I found my first iron ore seam. And it's not that deep underground, it's at level 46, I think top level is about 66, something like that. We also found some coal in here, so this is good for later to have stuff to burn. And here we are already at the surface of the mine. So a few more stockpiles with stone to use. Also one stockpile here and one stockpile over there with iron ore for later use or for when we need metallurgy research papers. But let's get to the town, because before we take the skill point, the star, I'd like to make a few more skill books. I also dug out the foundations for the masonry building. Masonry table is still in here. I made some wood. I transferred more stone over here for use as soon as we have the star. So, what I would like to do are 4 books. First of it is the cooking skill book, which needs 5 metallurgy papers. So let's make those. Let's queue the book first. Queue that one. Next one that I want to make is the shipwright skill book, because that one I will take relatively soon. So queue that one as well. Then I want to have the milling skill book, which is important for all kinds of things. We can make flour with it, we can make paints with it, although we can use the paints only when we have painting. But it's pretty important. But the most important skill book is the fertilizer skill book. Because even though we can't take the star because we don't have a star, we can actually use the skill. Because if you have a look at the fertilizers, there is a level 0 skill, which is the soil sampler. And the soil sampler we can use to detect whether plants have matured enough to harvest them and get basically all the resources they should be providing. So let's see what is still missing. Oh, I don't want to cancel it, I want to view it. 5 metallurgy papers. While those are crafting, let's also have a look into our mine. The other mine, because I dug a little deeper. Here's a bit of granite, and here's a torch stand just for transfer between level 26 and level 50. And then I had a little surprise, because down here is a pretty big cave. And I think I'll hollow this out a bit more to make room for, I think we should fit something between 10 and 20 stockpiles in here to store tailings and other stuff that we don't need or don't want. Yeah, and with that, there is something that I did also in between which is I harvested this flax field and I replanted it, and I replanted it a bit bigger. And apparently the flax seeded itself out here. And I took the flax and some of the cotton that I also harvested and processed it into a couple hundred flax fibers, a couple hundred cotton lints. I can even make some more flax, so let's see. Just to process it and prepare for when we have the tailoring skill. So let's go for 80. Not 180, but 80. Probably can do 90, right? Yeah, great. And how about 100? Not almost, but not really. So let's go with 90 and do that for now. How are our books coming? Let me put the fertilizer skill book first. So it will take a bit more than 2 minutes to finish. I also added a second chest here for all the skill books. And for basic research papers, geology papers, because that way I can put that one first. And whenever the table wants generic basic papers, it takes those and not something else that I don't want it to take. Yeah, I'll wait the 2 minutes and then we'll have a look at what the soil sampler does for us. And here we go. There is... where is it? Put it here. So there's the fertilizer skill book. Let's read this page. As usual, store those and put the papers in here. Quickly edit this, and I thought I added those last time. Oh, no, they are added. All right. You see over here pretty how the where the planted trees are, because they are all in this pattern. So what I also did was in here get some of the firs and the redwoods, and but yeah, let's get our soil sampler. Never used one of those, so let's see how it looks. And there it is. Let me see. We can sample the tree. And it says, okay, what the match is. There's not enough rainfall, but there is 62% maturity and 32 hours to go. So this is really cool. Especially with all of these here, I can check 83%, this one 87%. So these are the first trees that I planted, and they still have some time to go. But it's also great for crops, even though right now I have almost all crops except for the flax and some of the cotton. They should all be mature. So if I look here, maturity 100%. So I can go and harvest these, and also the missing camas bulbs for the salads that I'm making. And then I'll see you back in about 45 minutes to when we get the star for the skill. See you then. Alright, here we are again. And there I put a chest with some of the mortar that I had over there. And let's see, for now I want to consume sandstone. So not from the logging pile, not from the basic engineering pile. And ding, there is our star. Let's go for masonry. First of all, to get some stuff out of the stockpiles, to get them some room, let's make a handful of whetstones, which is the better variant of the coarse stone that we use to repair our tools. So let's make, let's say 50 of those. And when that is done, I would like to make a kiln, but for that I need mortared stone. I don't need millstones right now because I can't do anything with a mill. I definitely want to have 4 stone braziers. Those need masonry level 3. But let's queue some generic mortared stone. How about 100? Yeah, that's okay. And while that is running, I will just return these back to the stockpile where I got them from. And instead get some more sandstone. I want to use the generic stone to make the masonry building, but I guess we will also make some out of mortared granite, mortared limestone, and I think the mortared sandstone I will mostly use for stairs in mines and stuff like that. I think I will craft a couple of things for the next half hour or so. And skill my masonry up, and then we see what we can do with all the stuff. There is level 3 already. Okay, we have a few things already. Most importantly, the kiln that I want to use first. But also these fountains. The brazier I will leave here because there are 3 more still crafting. And we'll also have 2 statues each of otter, wolf and owl. And let me place the kiln first. I think I'll put it over here. Give it its own chest. Let me see. One of these. Storage. which you take from nowhere, you put to nowhere. Let's collapse all of these. And you are called Kiln. And let's put this one to the very top. Take and put. And let's get the peat wheelbarrows over. Because what I'm going to do right now is take the peat and convert it to charcoal. Which saves on space. And later when we get advanced upgrades, then we can use the upgrade to get even more charcoal out of the peat. So let's craft peat charcoal. That's 280, right? No. That's just 70. Eat some vitamins. How are you doing? Still 5 in the queue, so this will take a while. But while this is crafting other stuff, I will let the kiln run with the peat. When these 4 are done, I will queue mortar stone fireplaces. 2 of the 3 non-generic ones, so 2 granite, 2 limestone, 2 sandstone. And I have to make 72 of each mortared granite, mortared limestone, mortared sandstone for those. But that will be piece by piece in small batches until we can have crafted it all. You see the specialty is at level 4 already. And I took the focused workflow because I intend to only have 1 masonry table in the room. And yeah, it will take a while, but I will show you the result in a minute. And that is that. I'm at all kinds of things. So we still have the 2 fountains that we made in the beginning, the stone brazier. We have the mortared stone fireplaces and 2 of each statue. Currently I'm working on the kitchen tables. Actually, I'm not seeing where they are going. Let's see. Apparently into the wheelbarrow, that's okay. And also working on 2 doors that will be put into the house that we built for the masonry table. I just saw that we will need mortared granite for those, but oh, we're crafting it already. Great. So let me fetch my cart. Where did I put it? Over there. Because I guess that there will be too many items that I don't know that I can't carry. So I also made a few chairs, 1 chair too many. I want 3 chairs for the 3 living rooms that I'm about to make. I want 3 tables. I'll take the mortared limestone tables and put them in the kitchen because, well, white stone tables are better fit for kitchens than for living rooms, I would say. But then I move the tables from the kitchen to the living rooms and use these. Put these 2 fountains down. Let's see, how heavy are those? 5 kilograms, 5 kilograms, same. And take these and let's go and put all of them down. My general plan is to make basically all of this place one town square, so I will use mortared limestone, mortared granite, and maybe other kinds of stone, maybe a bit of wood, bricks, whatever, over time, to make all of this one town square and put all my decorations, my outdoor decorations in here. So for now, I will just distribute these wherever. Put a bison over here, another one over there. Obviously they are not in line, but that's fine for now. Maybe I can put some things up here. Let's, there's no room for additional stuff. So let's see, how is our deed doing? We could add these to the deed, but that should be it for now. So let me just put stuff all over the town square. Auto statue over there. Another one here beneath the trees. Those trees will have to go at some point, but I guess I'll wait until they're grown. Get the owl over there. I'll see already. I'll probably move a few of those in not too distant the future, because they will be in the way, but I will see. Put this one here. And let me see where the deed ends. So here's another deed. So inside the square is where I will have to put all these statues. Put this one here. And let me see. What else do I have? We have the two fountains that go out here as well. I guess I will put these more or less in the center of the town square. Maybe a bit off center, one to the right, one to the left. And then the only other outdoor stuff is those braziers. And I think I'll just replace the torch holders with braziers, but I should keep the torch holders because they are lighting support. So statues, so this is lighting, this is not part of the actual outdoor furniture. So let's move those, for example, down here. On each side of the door. Move this one as well. Over there. And for these, I don't have a building on this other side yet. I guess I'll put one there over time. Because in theory I had 12 rooms, but I did a small change and merged the front 2 rooms in here, so I have a larger kitchen. And let's go and replace those kitchen tables. I don't think that makes much of a difference. Can I get all of these? No, I can't. I wanted to put down the braziers, right? So you go there and there. This one goes over here. There and there. And then for now, do I have some peat in here? No, I don't. Then let me take what I can carry of these, which is not very much. But we can put in one in there on each one of these. Just to have them burning for a while. How long does it take? 5 hours for one piece of charcoal, that's plenty. Great. And then I will put down kitchen tables. You go over there. And I pick you up. Let's see. The kitchen that I am in has the hewing table 1.7 and the limestone table 0.17 at 10%, so it's also 1.7, so they're both the same. Pick this one up. Second kitchen, get this one, put another one down. And the third goes on into the top kitchen over here. You. And then all of these go into the living rooms. The living rooms will get a bit cramped because I will have two of the fireplaces for each room. And we see already that is not much in terms of room available. Put one table here and maybe the chair just in front of it. Go down there. And I will just repeat the pattern. Go there. Maybe mirrored on the other side. And let's get those fireplaces. What else is in there? Nothing. And a few more charcoal. Number 9. I guess I'll put this one over there. Storage, you go in here. And you go in here. One of each into these. Storage. That one. Then I'll have to get 2 more charcoal. And I will have to make hair pelts for those rooms as well. 24 is better than 2 or 1 of each. How long do these last? Hour, 5.5 hours also. So let's go with, I have 6 in total. 4 into each. Ah. More. Three. And 3 for each of these as well. Let's see about the hair pelts. Storage. We have 2 in here, so we need 1 more. And while I'm down here, I can open the torches for deposit of the torch holders for deposit of torches. Upper bedroom, torch number 2 should get stuff. Then we have the front living room. Put something in here. I guess 2 for now. Oh, let me check with one. Back kitchen, and there are 2 unnamed ones that I will have to check. Let me out, please. Thanks. So these are running. Here is only 1 running, because this is only a bathroom. Upper kitchen. How about here? This is inner living room, out of fuel. One of these is running, so let's have a check at the living room. Torch is 1, but I guess we can support more. So where is my inner living room torch? Apparently they're down there. So let's put all of these to the top. Bathroom torches, living room torch. Move the chests down. So many inventories. Front living room, torch number 1 and number 2. Back living room number 1 and back living room number 2. Inner living room 1 and 2. And upper bedroom torch 1 should definitely also get some torches. That means the only things that we haven't supplied yet is torch number 2 of the upper bathroom and of the inner bathroom. And this one has to go to the bottom. Great. And this will now run dry relatively quickly. So I'll have to get some more wood for those. But let's place the hair pelts. Wrong side. Living rooms are over here. 1 goes here. There. And the 3rd one will be done in a second. Where is my car? It's over here. Let me... what did I want to do here? I wanted to get some wood. For the torchwood stockpile. That's that. 1 more stack. And you should be done with your hair pelt now. Last hair pelt for the top. I think it was the front living room, right? Yes. Okay. So we have seating support. Probably could fit some more in here. Or how are we doing? No, seating support is capped. Decoration support is capped. Lighting is 2 of each. So this looks good for now. How about the values? I think I started around 240 XP per day, and now I have about 300. So we increased our room value by 60 with all these statues for the outside room and the 3 living rooms that we added. So I think that's quite a good result for the masonry. Okay, let's have a look. What else can we do? It took me like an hour, the hour of crafting all the stuff that I just distributed, to skill masonry from 0 to level 7, so it was rather quick. What we could make now, or what we can make now, are the fountains that we had. We can make signs, so we can make mortared stone signs, hanging, standing, to label our buildings, for example. What else can we do? We can make chairs. I don't think they look too nice, so I will prefer the Yunlock chairs. They're basically the same, but in stone, and give the same values as Yunlock. Same goes for the benches and tables. They're all the same values. These tallow lamps, I could make some, but I don't have the cotton threads yet, so this has to wait until I have tailoring. There's more science. There is now the pottery skill book that I could make, but we don't have engineering research papers yet. Same for the glassworking skill book. The bloomery we don't need yet. This is for smelting. Those we can't make it because we don't have steel. And everything else is basically covered. I think that is that. So what I will do is calculate if 1 charcoal burns for 5.5 hours in these. I have a bit over 12 days left, so I can calculate how many charcoal I can put in here to basically be able to forget about them and just let them run indefinitely. And that's one of the things that charcoal can do that peat cannot necessarily do, because a charcoal has a stack size of 100, so you can put 200 charcoals in there instead, and you can only put, I think, 20 peat in here. And 20 peat is like worth 80 charcoal, so it's a bit of a difference. But yeah, I will do some cleanup, and I will see that I take the mortared stone that we are making, or that we make more mortared stone, and that I extend this foundation to build a proper house, not unlike the others, to make a house for our masonry. The one thing that I have already should be the doors. There are the doors. And let's take these and move them into our cart. Where do we want the doors to be? Okay, then I put down the door for this one. Line fill, please. Go through, and now I should be able to place the doors, right? Yes. Put them over here, but not like this. From the inside. One over here, and then I can open two doors inside. Nice. Put down the walls. corner pillars, and then we can just add a line of windows. So the one thing that hewn log has better than mortared stone are that you can have these forms for, well, designed to be used in docks and stuff like that, but you can use them for houses as well. And they look a bit better and have more variations than what you can do with the mortared stone. But of course you can also mix and match, so have a mortar stone building with hewn log parts in them. So it's all good. And also no, I want to connect you over here. And let's just go across and put window fronts everywhere. I didn't want you here. So that's almost it. Let me just go with generic roof for generic stone. Nothing fancy. And let me see how much we have left here. That's all there is. That's not that much. You are missing granite for one granite mortared stone. So here you are. And then I will put this on the roof and get some more sandstone from the mine and then finish this building. And there it is. I added the stockpile on the roof and moved the masonry table in here and the chest as well. And I think I'll have to take out the tree on the outside that's looking through the window here. Or at least the branch for now. That should be enough. Great. So yeah, it's moved over here, and that's, I think, it for masonry for now. And I looked it up. I had 109 housing rate before, so that was 67 housing rate that I gained only with the masonry skill, which is quite a lot. And we are only 14.5 hours away from the next skill point, as opposed to last time where it announced something like 23, 24 hours. We got a bit better due to food bonuses, but this one helped us a lot to pick up the speed. So that's it for today. I will work towards the next skill, which is carpentry. And in the meantime, I think I will start to clear out our town square to put down mortared limestone mostly to make it a nice square here, and then we can see what we can make out of it. See you next time, and thank you so much for being here. Take care, and bye-bye.